And yeah, there are cases. Absolutely. There's situations of actual genetic, forgive my lack of vocabulary, defects. There's actual cases like, but it's like 5% of people have these actual genetic defects that don't allow them to reuptake serotonin.
Right.
Right? When you change people's diet, when you change the way they exercise, when you change the way that they think, right? When you can get people to start thinking, literally reprogramming their brains to think happy thoughts instead of life sucks and I hate it. You can fucking reprogram a human being to think differently by changing their fucking environment. By changing your environment, you can cure depression, you can cure anxiety. I changed my environment and came back from 2 fucking collapsed lungs that doctors told me was fucking impossible. By changing my environment, by changing the way that I thought about a particular part of my life. They said, no, this is what you're destined for. And I said, fuck you, I'm not. I've sat in a truck with a gun in my mouth, ready to pull the fucking trigger because I was so depressed. And I changed my environment. I said, no, there's got to be an answer. I cannot live this way. There's got to be an answer. And I said, I'm going to change the way I think. I'm going to change the words that come out of my mouth. And I'm going to change the things that I do. I'm going to change the things that I allow to come in from the outside, and I'm going to change the things that come from the inside and go out. And when I took all those shitty fucking people out of my life, when I stopped eating shitty food, I stopped smoking cigarettes, stopped getting high every day, I stopped drinking a gallon of fucking vodka or whiskey or whatever I was drinking every week, I stopped eating that, I started exercising, I started hanging around with other people who were positive and happy and wanted things to go well. When I stopped hanging out with self-destructive, shitty fucking women and started hanging around and dating the ones that were good and happy and positive and inspired me and wanted to see me do great things, all of a sudden I went from this broke fucking loser, because that's what I was a broke fucking loser, to being this guy that was charging $500 fucking an hour to go to somebody's house and cook because one person fucking inspired me. I can pinpoint that particular point in my life to one fucking person who just looked at me and was like, oh my God, you're so fucking awesome. You're the best at this thing. I love what you're doing. This is so amazing. You have to show this to the world. And I was like, what do you mean?